Hello, beautiful souls. Today, I want to guide you through a very personal journey of mine, one I have been currently moving through, and one I know each and one of us can move him or herself through. So, this video is not something you need in order to hold yourself through it. This video is simply, let's say, some kind of extra back support if you find your way to it and if you feel like it. First, I want to give a little bit of basic explanation of how this whole journey works, this life journey works. In my experience, in my belief, we are a beautiful, beautiful, infinite source of love, of ease, of joy, of fullness and emptiness. It's something that cannot be described. For me, the easiest way to describe it maybe is a feeling of homecoming. There is this home within us where everything is there, nothing is no longer lacking. But on top of that home, a lot of dirt has been built over many, many generations and lifetimes. Those layers of dirt are filled with illusionary beliefs. They are filled with untruth. And in this lifetime, we get the opportunity to live a life that will present us with experiences, with certain circumstances, with certain things to live through that will trigger and bring up those layers of dirt. They are like opportunities for us to move through those layers of dirt and to shed those illusions, to let go of those illusions and to again be more connected to our infinite home, our infinite source of love. It is not something that can be gone or be found and lost. It's always here. We are always here. That infinite love is always here. But we simply can't always seem to recognize it or reach it or connect with it because there is so much illusionary dirt around it. In this lifetime, we get opportunity after opportunity to go through those layers and sink deeper into our truth. It sounds very beautiful, but it's obviously not always easy. Because in the moments that we are going through a layer of dirt, we are in a very illusionary state. We can't see or connect to any truth anymore. It's like momentarily we forget our source, momentarily we cannot reach that fullness in our heart, and it's very, very scary. In those moments, we truly believe that bullshit that we are moving through. We truly believe it. It becomes so real, although none of it has ever been real. It becomes so real. And currently, I was moving through a very, very dense layer, one that I have repeatedly moved through during my lifetime. This time it felt almost like a grand finale because it was so, so, so real. I moved through the deepest, darkest beliefs within me that I am not worthy of living this life, that I'm not valuable, that I am completely useless, that I'm not worthy of love. And with that belief, with those beliefs, your life is being impacted so immensely. You will not be able to live a free life when you have that kind of belief deep within you, buried within you. When it presents itself, see it as an opportunity, although it will be hard. Try to simply make the shift in your mind to not go and look for the answers outside of yourself. When you feel so deeply that you are unworthy of living, you will start looking everywhere to find a reason to be valuable, to find a reason to be alive. So you will look for jobs, you will look for people, you will look for places, you will look for travels, whatever it is that might make you believe you're worthy again of living. But please do not go in that rush and in that run. Take the opportunity and stay. Take the opportunity and stay this time. This time, stay. You stay with yourself, you hold yourself through it, and it's hard because your whole self-hatred mechanisms are being triggered. So how can you hold someone you don't even like, you don't even love? It's a very tricky one to go through. But try to remember, although you can't feel it right now, you can't see it right now, try to remember you're that infinite love, you're that infinite source, you are that life itself. And you won't believe it. Your mind will tell you it's not true and you're terrible and you're unworthy and you need to do a million things in order to be worthy again. And you need to find that partner who will fill you up, or you need to find that new job that will make you feel worthy, or you will need to travel the world in order to be cool enough to be here. Do not believe it. Return. Return. Always return. When there is no calmness, return. First return. Don't go do things when there is no calmness of the heart. Return to your heart, return to your center. And just stay. Feel it all. Feel that terrible self-hate. Feel that terrible you not valuing yourself, you not loving yourself, you believing you're not worthy of this life. Feel it. Feel it in every cell of your body, of your being. Let it flow through you. Don't run away from it. Don't be scared of it. It's not real. Hold yourself. Walk. Darling, darling, you're beautiful. Gotta keep your head up. Never let anything bring you down. The sunshine will always come around. Stay strong, move on. Mm. And whether it's movement or nature or sitting still or circling your hips around or simply holding your heart and your belly, whether it's breathing, whether it's lying, whether it's walking, whatever you know for yourself makes that entrance to that truth, to that source that you are easier. Do those things. I know your mind will tell you it's not worthy and it's bullshit and it won't help and anyhow you should better get things done instead of trying to meditate or do yoga or go in nature. Your mind will really somehow in that dark state you won't even want to really help yourself. You hate yourself so much that you won't really want to help yourself. Still, take it from me, do it. Almost force yourself. I went through it and I had even 2 weeks, 3 weeks where I was barely able to literally eat to feed myself. I was feeling so unworthy that I wouldn't even want to eat. I lost about 10 kilograms and I was really at the edge of self-hatred. I'd never reached such a level and never been able to hold myself through such a level of deep self-hatred. And I'm so grateful now. I'm so grateful that somehow life decided I was ready. I was ready to feel that. I was ready to shed that big, big, big dirt that has been keeping me imprisoned for so long. I remember for the longest time I felt unfree and I felt like I was in prison, and I know now better than any time. I know now why. Because the moment we disconnect from our own source and we forget the truth of our beautiful, infinite being, we are so desperate, we are so afraid, we feel so scared. Because when you're not home, when you can't come home in yourself, you are so scared. It's so scary. And so you look everywhere and you attach your home to people, to places, to things outside of yourself. And then you feel trapped. Obviously you feel trapped because now your home is outside of yourself. It means you're not free to move because you believe your home is not with you. So how can you move freely through life? How can you follow the whispers of your heart? How can you live a true life that's true to you? How can you simply go for a walk and feel at ease when you believe your home is with that guy or with that house or with that car that's now not with you? It's impossible, so you become obsessed with trying to kind of keep those attachments that are representing your safety, your home, your source. That illusion keeps you so trapped. At one point it will be unbearable. At one point you will just feel like you can't do this anymore. You can't live this lie anymore. You can't live a life that isn't true to your heart anymore. You can no longer believe this illusionary bullshit that your home is outside of yourself. And it's when you reach that desperation point, when you reach that point where nothing or no one outside of you can give you that ease and love and calmness and peace that you're looking for, it's when you feel that full desperation that you will return home. That's why very often rather difficult situations appear in our life, or experiences that are rather unbearable, but they are here just as portals to ourselves, as portals to our heart, as portals to our truth. And when we not remember, but when we really feel, when we feel it in our own body, when we feel that homecoming again, when we feel that fullness again, that love, that ease, that I am all that I was looking for. whoosh, it just disappears, it dissolves. So often when we are in a hard time, when we are going through a cloud of illusion, people are asking us, what is it that you want? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to live? How do you want to be? What is your truth? What does your heart say? And you get so angry and frustrated because you're like, I don't fucking know. I just don't fucking know. And that's the best point, that you don't know. That's the best point, because that's the only truth. In the moment that you're disconnected from your own source, or that you are in the illusion that you're disconnected from your own source, there is no feeling of safety, there is no ease, there is no clarity, there is no perspective, there is no direction, there is no joy, there is all of that which you hold within yourself is kind of, it's as if it's not there. It is there, but you just can't kind of connect with it. You can't reach it because of that blurry part you're going through. So in that moment, don't try to force yourself to see clearly again, because you will get more upset. You will be beating yourself up for that. You will be like, oh my God, I'm so scared and I don't feel home and I need to find my home and I don't know where I'm going and what am I doing and who am I with and and I can't let go of this and of that and of this because I don't know, I'm so lost. So you will just keep spinning and spinning. Don't try to find the answers in the moment where you're moving through an illusionary cloud. There will not be any answers there. There are no sustainable solutions in the illusionary cloud. So try to make the reflex in the moment you're moving through such an illusionary cloud. Try to make the reflex and say to yourself, okay, I don't believe anything I am thinking about myself right now. I don't believe anything that I'm saying to myself right now. I don't believe the direction I think I should be going, because this is blur. This is blur. I just hold myself through this blur. Clarity will come. I will feel it. I will know when I am back. I will know when I am again in that connection. I'm here. I hold you. And then you slowly move through it. You go sometimes through the darkest tunnels. It's like darkness, 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 darkness. You believe you will never come out of it. You believe in that moment that you will never see light again, that you will never think positively again, that you will never feel ease or love or joy again for life, for being alive. This is all the things that your mind will tell you when you're going through one of those clouds of illusion. Move through it. Hold yourself through it. Trust that you will come out of it. When you do, it's a split second. It's a split second and the whole cloud, a split second and the whole cloud dissolves. It disappears. It's almost unbelievable. It's like, and you will most probably kind of look around you and be like, gee, what was that? What have I gone through? See everything again for what it is. You will feel home again. You will trust again. You will feel your home within yourself again. And from that place, all your so-called problems just dissolve, because you no longer are on this emergency run for that place or that person or that job or that purpose or anything you thought you needed in order to feel home, in order to feel safe, in order to feel ease. Because now you are just back in it. You remember you are it, you are all you were longing and looking for. And when you remember that, when you arrive back to that, deeper, because you shed a big layer of shit, so you are deeper, more deeply rooted into that, then you can think clear again. then everything is clear again. Then you can honestly ask yourself, now that I remember the truth of the fullness that's within me, the home that I carry within me, am I still convinced of making that change? Am I still feeling like leaving that city, or changing my partnership, or quitting that job, or starting that new beginning? Is it true to my heart? It will be so clear to you. In a sense, it won't matter so much anymore, because you have that calmness and that peace that you were looking for. You have everything you wanted. And on the other hand, it will just set you free to navigate through life as you like. So it will be a new freedom of, okay, I can just choose now. Whatever feels better, whatever I like more, whatever my heart wants to experience. Nothing is necessary anymore, because you have everything you wanted, you have everything you looked for. But also, it is no longer necessary to stay in circumstances and situations that no longer align with your truth. It's like that prison cell is open now. You're free to navigate again with the truth of your heart, with your own compass. This is something you couldn't do for so long, because, as I said, as long as your home is outside of yourself, you are trapped. You can't move freely. Imagine you believe that your home is with your partner. Imagine you truly believe that your ease and your fullness is with your partner. And everything in you, in your heart, says, wow, I don't feel great in this relationship anymore. This is no longer aligned with my heart, with my values, with the way I want to live this connectedness. It's no longer true to me, this kind of partnership. I can see now it's a partnership based on need and attachment. It has nothing to do with true love sharing, or with true togetherness. Um, Imagine you can't listen to the whispers of your heart, because you believe that he is your home. You are attached to the idea of a home outside of yourself. And this is really why it's so important to return to the truth, to return to your source, because it will set you free from all that kind of untrue living you were doing. All that, all the things that you settled in your life, or that you attracted into your life, that you installed into your life based on those false beliefs, they will now be invited to leave. It will be invited to, like, for you to let it go, to let it burn, because it's not true. It was based on a lie. And now you will make space for things and people and situations that are based on more of your truth, more of your pure love, your pure heart. And it's like a magnet. You will just attract attract things and people and situations that are on that same frequency and vibration of love. No longer on that vibration of lack and fear and false beliefs, but now on truth and love. And this is our return to love, our return home. This is how we truly are adding value to this world. Because the more of us that return to love time after time, because it's a lifetime journey, the more of us just simply time after time return to the truth of love, the truth of our heart, the more this whole world will shift in that vibration of love, because no lies can stay in the frequency of love. No untruth can stay in the frequency of love. That means no harm, no killing, no murdering the planet or our fellow human beings. No hatred, no jealousy will survive in the light of love. Mm. Mm. Dear dark beliefs that we are not valuable, we are not lovable, we are not good enough, we are bullshit, we have to do certain things, reach certain places or jobs or people in order to be worthy of living. Those dear dark beliefs may now move through me, and they may leave me because they are no longer true to me. May we sink deeper in the truth of our heart, in the truth of the fullness within us, where nothing is lacking, where all is already there. Mm. Mm. I will end this intuitive, spontaneous journey here. I just want to tell you, no matter what you're moving through right now, this is the truth. The truth is that everything is there within you, and I can really promise you that. I can promise you that with all my heart, because I've been through hell back and forward so many times. I've walked that path, I've went through those tunnels, I've went through that darkness, and I've returned back to my truth, back to my heart. And it's not something I believe with my head, it's something I feel in every cell of my being. I felt it, I will feel it forever, again and again. Mm. Be brave, hold yourself through the darkest parts, because within that darkness you will find all the light you are looking for. So much love.